Okay, whoop, 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 whoop. Let's keep the balance going. Yeah, do you have an intro, Peter? Yeah, I do have an intro. Do you know where it is? No, not at all. Oh, yes, I do. Well,
sit back, relax. You are about to watch a Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg.
there we go. That's the intro. Here we are. We are ready to rock and roll. I see you, Scotty. You just popped up on my screen. I see you, big guy. Let's move over to the camera over here. And why don't we go to the rotating cameras? Then I don't have to be concerned. Well, it is December. Welcome to December 1st. Wrong. Welcome to December 3rd. Right. I'll get it. Just give me a minute. An Oklahoma minute. I've been learning about the Oklahoma minutes. So, all right. So did I turn this camera on? Yes, oh yeah, it is on. It's very good. Gosh, I don't know who's in charge here, but they're doing a really good job. I think I'll keep them. So welcome to Friday night, December 3rd. Do you know where your camera is? Well, so far it's just you and me, Peter. Well, it's been one of those weeks. It is Friday night. It's one of those nights when you turn out the lights and you sit in the dark. You say to yourself, I miss her. It's one of those moods when your body broods and you conjure up her picture and you kiss her. All right, so as you can see, I have been doing a little bit of changing some stuff around here. I've also had a nice little exchange or an adventure with Aaron, which I will share with you in a little bit. We are in the Christmas room. How did your Thanksgiving go? And everything else that went with it, like the stuffing and the cranberry sauce. Well, I like the jellied cranberry sauce. But now we're looking forward to, oh, Carlos. Carlos is in here too. Yay, Carlos is in here. That's a very good one. So am I on the right channel on the right night? I'm just checking in case it's like maybe everybody left town. It's December and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. La 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 la. All right, so let's get started with the show. It's December. There's actually only two people in here. So it's Scotty, Carlos, and me. So basically we could do a Greek dance. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Where's my bouzouki? I need to play bouzouki. All right, so since we have a little time for people to be coming in and saying hi, why don't we check and see if all the cameras are operational. OP, operational. Okay, so this is the main camera, which is the E10. And then I took the whatchamacallit, the Nikon Z6, and I moved it all the way in the corner to the other side where it used to be like right there. Now it's like right there. It's like far away, okay? And then I took the Nikon Zfc and I moved that also. So where did you move that? I moved it up into the sky, like Randy said, sky cam. So now what I'm planning to do is I'm not planning to be looking at the cameras as they shift, okay? I'm actually, what am I doing? I've set it up so I can watch the single camera, and the other ones are kind of like they just will, whatchamacallit, they'll just come in and kind of tell you the story. This is what I look like from the left. This is what I look like from the right. So now I see that there's, the peoples are coming in. The peoples are coming. It's Lewis. Lewis in Canada. Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie. Norm. Carlos. Oh my God, the party is on. Scotty is here. Aaron Short. Woody is here. Hi, Woody. How come you're up so late, dude? Woody sent me an email just, what was it, a day or two ago? Interesting stuff. So let's get things rolling now that we've got a handful of people in here, and we could see what's going on. So what did I do for the last 2 weeks? Well, first, I had a Thanksgiving that was kind of like right in the middle there. So I cooked a turkey, I cooked stuffing, I cooked chicken thighs and legs for the dark meat, and that was our Thanksgiving weekend. I did get to go out. Actually, I had a little bit of a what they call a skirmish. You know what a skirmish is? It means turbulence. So the day before Thanksgiving, I'm brining the turkey and all that stuff is going on, and I'm getting that all ready. And then for some reason, brining the turkey means you put it in like in a marinade for up to 24 hours. I actually did mine longer, 28 hours, which they say don't do that, but I didn't have a choice, and you'll know why in a second. So right about Wednesday afternoon, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, I've been peeling potatoes and doing all kinds of stuff. I decided I was going to take a little bit of a nap. So I laid down, I took a nap, and I got up and I was like really sluggish. And then that night I got what they call the chills. Have you ever had the chills? The chills is when you get so cold, it's you got to get under some blankets. And it got so cold that my teeth started shattering. Chattering, not shattering. No more shattering teeth, please. So we had that going on. And I took my temperature, and it was 101 point something. And I'm thinking like, yeah, exactly what you're thinking before I even said it. I was thinking the same thing, okay? So don't be thinking that you were thinking something that I wasn't thinking, okay? So I had also fallen down, which I didn't think was a big deal, but along with the chills, I had an intense pain in my right leg to the point where I couldn't do this. I couldn't just walk to the back of the room, okay? I would actually wind up walking like this. It was like, ow, crap, shoot, bubblegums. So I thought, you know, let's pay attention to what's going on. So I stayed in bed, and eventually I went back to sleep, and I woke up the next morning. The leg was worse. It was sore, and the temperature was just under 101. So I'm thinking like, this couldn't be 19, could it? Could it be, possibly? So I took a couple of Advil, and after I took a couple of Advil, I took the turkey out of the brine and put it in to cook, and everything else was cooking and cooking and cooking. So we were scheduled to meet somewhere, like a special event where family was going to and something. So I called my two of my brothers and told them what I was feeling, and if they thought it'd be better if I stayed home, because I thought it'd be better if I stayed home, but I didn't want to be the one that was gonna, you know, chimp out on Thanksgiving, so to speak. So yeah, they both said, no, you need to stay home. So somebody came and picked up the turkey and all the stuffing, and I made coleslaw. I love coleslaw, and I never had a really good recipe for coleslaw, okay? And I tripped into a recipe for coleslaw that made it taste like the coleslaw I used to have at one of my favorite restaurants when I was maybe 25 years old. So what are we talking? Like 30 years ago? So I made coleslaw, and it was delicious. I didn't even send them the whole thing. I sent them a little container of coleslaw. If that wasn't enough, too bad, because it was out of this world coleslaw. I'm sitting here talking about coleslaw, okay? So now we've got a few more people in here. So let me give you the overview. Oh, let me finish my story, the story. So I decided not to go. I took 2 more Advil in the evening, went to sleep. I woke up Friday feeling much better, almost like nothing happened, okay? But I still felt a little, I was waiting for sniffles. I was waiting for maybe coughing, or I'm having a hard time breathing or something. Nothing like that at all. So by Friday evening, I stayed at home and I was debating, should I come up live? I'm home. I would not, but I felt so drained and exhausted just to get up to go to the bathroom. I had to think about it 4 times, okay? And it was only until the parts of my body were going like, you better get your ASS to the bathroom. You're going to have a problem. So I wound up not going live. And then I went to sleep. I woke up like 1, 2 o'clock and I checked, oh, Lewis is on. So I checked, he had finished. So I just slept through the whole thing. So when I woke up on Sunday, my foot was feeling better. I started to walk a little bit better. The fever had completely broke, and no sniffles. I kept rubbing my nose. No, there's no snot on there. Sorry, it's all dry. Can't fling it anywhere. So that was my little quote-unquote episode, and then it was gone. Monday morning, I was feeling better. I was just tired. Even right now, I feel a little bit tired, but I feel enthusiastic. You know, that was a different kind of tired back then. There was a kind of tired like you were tired, but not enthusiastic. So thank you for the thumbs up. If you're in, give me a thumbs up so I know that there's some people out there. Let's check and see. Let's go through some of these really quick to say hello to everybody. So Scotty is saying, thank God it's Friday. And so far it's just me and you. And I can see that that is not working properly. So we will have to fix that. Ba ba da bum 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 ba da bum. La 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 la. Oh, that's right. I changed all the cameras. Okay, so I'm not going to pop those up. I changed all the cameras. They all have new connections. And the E10 is now in the center spot. And the other cameras are now in supporting roles. Okay, supporting roles means I'm going to continue looking in one spot, and when it comes around here, I will say, hey, how you doing? Where the old way, I would kind of like switch over to that camera, or I would switch over to that camera with my body as it switched. Now it's kind of more like the news desk. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you, this is the news. The news was. So anyway, so let's start from the top. Scotty says, thank God it's Friday. And so far it's just you and me, Peter. And then Carlos says, me too. How you doing, Carlos? Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. We haven't seen each other for 2 weeks. Woody says, hello, Peter and everybody. Hi, Woody. How are you doing? Let me just check over. Let me just change over to the other camera, because I don't think I changed this camera. Did I? I'll know in a minute. Yeah, I did. I changed them all. So they're all in a different spot. So Woody says, hi, Peter and everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, Woody. I did get your email. Happy to see you. Norm says, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to the Greggies around the world. And the chicken, it was just okay. Okay. So Aaron is here. Everybody is busy watching Silver Bells on repeat. Let's see, we got a few people in here. So Aaron and I got together. Well, let's go down a little bit, and then I'll tell you the story of me and Aaron. Aaron and me have a story. So Randy says, happy, okay, wait a minute, I'm getting a little bit annoyed. So let's unlock that. Let's go over here and see if I can move this. No, can't move that. You won't let me move that? Why? Because it's locked. I thought I unlocked it. Okay, now can I move it? Yes. How about if I make it smaller? No, don't go away. Well, let's put Aaron on there. Let's put Aaron on there. I had quite a nice time with Aaron this weekend. I'm trying to grab the edge, okay? So because it's hard to see, I almost bought a TV. I almost bought a 70-inch TV for $398, and it was pickup only, and I have no way to pick it up. So that's what happened there. So now if I put up Randy, yeah, okay, that looks better. So Randy says, happy December, everybody. Lewis is here, Mr. Camera Junkie from Florida. And Lewis, it's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. So anyway, just to close out that story, I guess I went like a 48-hour bug. I thought it was something bad. I thought I hurt my leg because I fell down on the hip, and it did hurt on that side. But now I'm seen to be walking around. I can actually Greek dance right here in the hall and to the Christmas room. Oh, I didn't turn on this light. Let's turn on this light. Okay. Nope, that light doesn't want to go on. Okay, so do I not have something on? No, everything's on. Maybe I blew out the bulb. It's been in there probably for 4 years now. Okay, so now I'm walking pretty normal. I can still feel it a little bit. I guess if it's going to rain, I can tell. Okay, so that's what went on. Happy December. Mr. Camera Junkie said hello. Lewis said it's the most wonderful time of the year. How you doing, buddy? How is my friend Lewis? My best friends are here. Here we are. Here we are. It's almost Christmas. Time to celebrate peace and optimism for people around the world. And that's why we do, that is why we do YouTube. We bring you, each one of you guys, brings hope and joy and some kind of a story to everybody. And that is what we do. We either do it in video like I'm doing now, or you can do like Woody. Woody does, does pictures, beautiful pictures. He goes on outings, and David Crooks does that too. These guys are in Virginia. So Randy is saying, I like the new camera angles. I've started to tell you, I got so many stories running at once. I moved the Nikon Z6 from there, where it was before. It was right there, where you're looking at right now. So I took it off of there, and I put a tripod all the way in the corner of the room on the left side. So this is what it looks like over there. Okay, so over here, I can turn and look at it, but I mean it's a major turn because it used to be over there, and now I put that tripod all the way in that corner, but it's still at eye level. So the plan is I'm going to keep talking like that, and that's going to kind of like an eavesdropper is going to come in from the side and get my worst side, actually. Okay, and then on the other side we have the ZFC. So the ZFC, I put it on a tripod all the way in the corner of the room, all the way up at the ceiling. It's just about touching the ceiling. So now it kind of feels like we're at a news desk, and we're doing the evening news. All right, so this is the main camera here. So Randy is saying, I like the new camera angles. Lewis says, we missed you. I didn't get anybody send me an email. So anybody that wasn't feeling well or anybody that needed to chat, all you had to do was email. Okay, so let's see. Today is Aiden's birthday. He is officially 6 years old today. Oh, do I have the microphone plugged in? No, I don't. I can get one. Why can't I get one? Who said I can't get one? Who said I can't get a mic? So let's see. I need a green cord. Green cord, where are you? Okay, the green cord is over here. Let's grab it and plug it in here. And make sure it's on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think we need a little more volume. Just a little bit. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Aiden. Happy birthday to Aiden. Happy birthday to you. Aiden, today is your birthday. Hey, you doing, Aiden? Are you playing your little piano? Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Aiden. Happy birthday to Aiden. Happy birthday to Aiden. Happy birthday to you. Okay, now everybody say happy birthday to Aiden. So as I read these little chats, he can hear his name. He's only 6 years old. So, you know, when you hear your name coming out of a computer or on a TV, it's a pretty cool thing. So let's make sure that we are going. Yes, Randy says Woody. Yes, it was. Lewis says, thankfully, Aaron was live a lot this week. Had a lot of fun. Peter gave thanks. The turkey did not. No, it got cooked. It got roasted. Norm says, Woody, I missed the live stream from Gray's on Westminster this morning, working on the next issue of Photo News. Don't forget, Norm has Photo News, which is what he publishes, and he's the writer. Randy's saying hi to Lewis. Lewis is saying hi. Randy's saying hi to Aaron. And Norm is saying hello to Randall. Boy, you guys miss each other, huh? Peter has the cooties. No, that's when you're in what? In middle school? No, elementary school. Not even middle school. I mean, after like what, 6, 7, 8 years old, the cooties are gone. But before that, ooh, she has the cooties. She's a girl. Or if it's a girl, ooh, he's got the cooties. He's a boy. Your chronology is a little bit out. Chronology is a little bit out, Scotty. But that's okay. You're getting older too, so it's not just me. So Randy's saying hi to Scott. Scott! And Randy says, all we need now is John Boy. You know, I'm surprised. I watch a lot of YouTubes. I have not seen one John Boy. Seriously. Didn't you guys used to watch that? So, Lewis is saying, oh yeah, Aaron is now telling me to get to work because I bought a 4 terabyte hard drive. Whoa. And a 256 gigabyte SD card. Whoa. From Black Friday. No excuses. You're right. I have some work to do. Okay, we're going where your chill's multiplying, and did you lose controls? Yes, grease lighting. I got chills. Okay, no, wrong movie. That was the other movie. Yes, good song. Thank you, Aaron. Hi, Randy, and Norm says, Peter, sounds like you caught a cold and a sore leg from your stroll in the yard with the Sony. Yeah, if I fell in the yard, I would have said, oh, well, I fell down, so guess what? So, you know, it's like maybe hay fever because I don't go out that much. I take vitamin D. How many of you guys take vitamin D? Did you know when you take upper level doses of vitamin D, and I don't mean like outrageously, I'm just saying it's not like 100 or 500, but I take a 5,000 pill. Did you know you're supposed to take a vitamin K2 also? I never knew that. So Lewis says, I'm glad you're doing better. Norm says, is right. Did you miss us? I really did. I was thinking of you. You know what I was thinking, Lewis? Just between you and me. Okay, everybody else close your ears. I was thinking if I get sick and I died, who's going to tell everybody that I died? You guys are going to wonder what happened. But I didn't die. Here I am. Don't worry. I'm here. I'm here. Woody says, I am so happy to be here. Spent Saturday afternoon in the ER. Oh my God, with a kidney stone. All better now. Most painful thing I ever had. Not only painful, it's embarrassing. I know how they get them out. Not fun. Okay, so when I went to the doctor, okay, this is a joke. When I went to the doctor, okay, he said, well, I'm going to have to give you a physical. And I said, well, okay. So he checked here, and everywhere else. So then finally says, I'm going to have to check your prostate. Shh, don't tell anybody. So I get, and he's checking it. And then I hear him say, Tim, now don't you get excited now, because I'm giving a prostate exam. And so I just turned and looked at him. I said, my name isn't Tim. He said, I know. He said, my name is Tim. I thought that was a good enough joke to remember. All right. Coleslaw is great at Wolfie's. Are they still open? I know the Rascal House closed down, but those are the days when we had good coleslaw. Thank you, Norm. Thank you. Woody, that sounds painful. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, it is quite painful. It's very. Okay, is there something I should know about health in the future? I'm 31 years old and I'm worried. My grandma had kidney stones too. Health is wealth. Well, one of the reasons, it's not the only reason you get kidney stones, you're not drinking enough water. The kidneys are designed to flush, get the poisons out. Your liver's supposed to filter, get the bile out, the kidneys, and you're supposed to go pee. Do I have to tell you the facts of life? So you could build a kidney stone if you're not drinking enough water. Number 2, it has to be clean water. You can't be drinking crappy water. It'll help you develop a kidney stone. Okay, and number 3, I don't ever want to hear you say you're afraid again. Okay, you're not afraid. You're a champion. You're a warrior. You've got God on your side. Don't you be walking around being afraid. Okay, when you die, you're going to heaven. End of story. Stop with the fear. Okay. Lewis says, Peter, did you go shopping? No, I stayed in bed. Even up until Tuesday, I was just like hanging out. Aaron and I were pretty good this year. We didn't open the bank. Well, I got to tell you what I did with Aaron. Okay, we got some people in here now. Okay, Norm says, did you experience any loss of taste or smell? I didn't notice anything like that. I could smell the turkey cooking in the kitchen, and I kept thinking, I hope I don't burn it. So no, I didn't. But is that one of the things that I should be paying attention to? So I guess so, because a few of you are saying it. Sammy, superstar! How's my big boy? What you doing? How cold is it in Jersey? What's Jersey like up there? Okay, and Charles, one of the few people that I know that can do mobile live streaming. Who? Thank you for the thumbs up. I just think it's awesome. Hi, Charles. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Did you get over your second shot? Norm says, did you change the lighting to your right? Shadow on your face looks a bit darker than usual. Not that I know of. I do see that there's like a flap in there for double, what do you call it? Diffusion. It's a flap inside the softbox, and you connect it to the Velcro, and then you put the outer cover on, Norm. Well, it looks like the flap in the upper left has fallen, so it might actually be less light over here, because it's getting, now instead of regular diffusion, it's getting double diffused. So, good catch, Norm. What the hell? Norm, he's helping me with the joke, because I never get it straight. The chicken was delicious. The family enjoyed dinner tonight. The chicken, not so much. It's kind of like Jewish in New York, all rolled up into one. Charles says, I'm feeling pain. Not much, though. So I am treating myself to a Starbucks coffee. You know, yeah, you guys asked, Lewis, you asked if I had a loss in taste or smell. Actually, I felt like I needed to reward myself because I wasn't feeling good. You know how guys get, they're like big babies when they get sick. So I was looking for ice cream, and we didn't have ice cream. What kind of a house is this without ice cream? So, Peter, I just got the 90-day trial of Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro. Well, somebody that we know, she said she bought it. Her daughter is in school, and she got it for the educational. At $199, you get Logic Pro, you get Final Cut Pro, you get compressor, and you get something else that I never heard of, and you get motion for the same or less than the price of Final Cut Pro. So when you go to buy it, Lewis, buy it on the educational. Okay, so she had her daughter's card and everything, okay, because basically her daughter is more into music, so she was going to use the Final Cut Pro and let her daughter use the Logic Pro, but they never even asked for anything. So, Louis, pay attention now. Okay, so you can actually spend less money. My son has a 60-inch TV, nice picture, but you have to watch from about 10 feet away, or it gives you such a headache. Well, I think you're right. And 10 feet away is not that bad. So, but it was a 70-inch that was for sale for $398. And I didn't find out till after I ordered it. It was pickup only. I don't drive, I don't go anywhere, and I didn't know anybody with a pickup truck. So I had no way to go to Walmart. It was a Walmart ONN TV, $398, 70-inch 4K smart TV. I have its 65-inch brother in the kitchen, and I'm very happy with it. So I would be able to see everything everybody was typing right now a lot bigger, because this is a 40-inch. Okay, so 60-inch is a good size too. Your son the doctor? Oh, I know he's a lawyer. My family upgraded their TV too, Norm. You used to get it, but it's not 60 inches. It's more like 49. You get used to it. You get used to it. So Lewis is on fire. Aaron says that we need a 85. Do they make an 85? Let's see. Peter, don't you remember my email while you were gone? Yes, I do, Scotty. There's just emails that come and go. We're talking about Friday, dude. So you're asking about another email, and yes. And I answered you, as a matter of fact, right? Did I answer you? If I didn't, I owe you an answer. Okay. Norm says, I hardly ever watch TV these days. Okay. Aaron, welcome to the cinema. Peter, what are your top 10 gift ideas for the holiday? Like an E10? Yes. A ZV-1? Yes. A 65-inch TV? Yes. An Instant Pot Pro? Yes. Gifts and yes go together. Peter, there's a crackle when you use the reverb mic. Sounds like a bad connection at one of the jacks. That is very possible. And I knew what it was before, and I don't remember what it is now. Okay, so I will have to figure it out, but I hope Aiden got my birthday song. All right, but I will check that out, Norm. I appreciate that. I noticed you're not streaming in 4K. Well, let's check that out right now. What are we streaming at? I can't change it while we're live, but I can tell you if you're right or you're wrong. Stream size. This cannot be changed. Oh, they changed it, so I can't see. I am on high quality. Oh, I'm going to have to get on Glenn for that. You should be able to see. Let me go over here. Oh, let me go over to this computer. Yeah, it's set to 1080. Okay. Sorry, guys. We are streaming in 1080, so I better change that to 1080. Okay, so, I mean in the title. I can't change it when we're live. It doesn't allow that. But thank you for catching that. Okay. Charles, I appreciate that. You definitely got Aiden's attention. Yay! Aiden, happy birthday, big boy. Happy birthday. That's just a special day just for you. I hope he gets cake or something that he likes. Okay. Hi, Randall. David Crooks. I just sent out your CD. David ordered a CD. And he says, I'm waiting for my copy of the CD. Yep, went out this morning. And Norm, I wanted to make sure there was no COVID-related anything before I started mailing anything to anybody. You know, it's called consideration. So I got all the orders out for the whole week out. It went out this morning. And you should have gotten a... Norm says, glad you're feeling better. It's very painful when you have to pass a kidney stone. Yeah, I've passed 4. So I know the feeling. Did I tell you about the prostate exam that I got? Okay. Glad you're feeling better. Sammy says, your camera looks good tonight. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Sammy, your camera looks good tonight. Norm says, I didn't pass the stone. It ended up in my bladder. His words, no harm, no foul, where it ended up. Okay. So there's there's 4 pain points. Number 1, when the kidney stone rips off the wall, the kidney stone grows on the wall of the kidney. Okay. When it comes off, there's blood, B-L-O-O-O-O-D, and there's pain, P-A-I-N-E. Okay. Now, from the kidney to the bladder, there's 2 kidneys. You've got like a straw, except the straw is wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. Okay. And then inside the bladder, It's waiting to be ejected out the you-know-what. Yeah, that, okay? So if it gets stuck there while it's coming out, that presents a whole different problem, okay? So then they do go up where it's a one-way out. They go up, okay? So that's what, you know. Now, you could get up in the middle, drink cranberry, any flavor. Like I like raspberry cranberry. They got apple cranberry. They just got regular cranberry. Just be drinking that, okay? Because it's going to help flush and lubricate. All right, so that's important. And then you might get up and pee it right out. Just pay attention. If you hear a bing in the toilet, you better take a look so you'll know you passed it. Or if you see blood, it could have ripped you up a little bit coming out. Okay, it'll heal. I've had that happen too. So you're okay. I got you. You're all right. Okay. Your camera looks great tonight. Okay. Sammy, your camera looks great tonight. So, oh, that's where I left off. Norm said it's in the bladder. So it's going to come out eventually. It doesn't just sit there. It's easier to pass the stone from that location or direction. Aaron, Peter, that's naughty. Santa will not be visiting you if you keep that up. That wasn't naughty. That was funny, dude. We're guys, okay? Everybody gets one of those. I just thought he was telling me that don't get yourself excited now, Tim. Thinking like, I'm not going to get excited. Seriously. And I said, my name isn't Tim. You don't even know the name of your own damn patient? He says, oh, no, my name is Tim. I thought that was so funny. I got up leaves and put them outside. Christmas decorations up. No pain after the ER visit. Good. You actually could have passed the stone and you don't even know it. That would be a blessing from the Lord. Okay. So, yeah, Woody, that feels painful. Yay, Peter. I forgot you love Instant Pots. Boy, do I love Instant Pots. Here's my favorite, Raymond. I love you, Raymond. How you doing, buddy? A late night of work for me. Your voice will be on in the background. Raymond, Raymond, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm singing about Raymond, and he can't keep working while I keep saying his name. 'Cause he goes back to work, and then all of a sudden he hears Raymond, Raymond, I'm singing a song to you. I love you, Raymond. You can go back to work now. I'm not going to bother you. Okay, so now, all right, we got a full house in here. I want to go over, if I can handle this without getting all clumsicated. Okay, now, Aaron and I, you know who Aaron is. He's here somewhere tonight. Aaron, say hello so I could pop your name up on the screen. See, so that was Raymond. Here's Lewis. Peter, what was the best investment in yourself? $100 or less? $600. It was the Tesla stock. If you had one wish, what would it be? You know better than that. You know better than that. First of all, I get continuous wishes. Read the Bible. It's all in there. Lewis is saying cheers to Raymond. Woody says, I always drink a lot of water and cranberry juice. No problem. All right, so let's go. I want to switch this over so you could see what I hooked up with Aaron at the beginning of last week before I was feeling, and it seems like quite a few of you have been going through the So I better up those prayers. I do pray every night for all of you guys, seriously. Okay, so anyway, I hooked up with Aaron. He said, Peter. I said, what? He said, Peter, what? What do you want, Aaron? He said, let's do a duet. Okay, here's Aaron. Okay, so you guys know Aaron. He's the one that loves my fudge. And he's got his own channel, Aaron Short Music, and he's a professional museum. Aaron is a professional museum. No, Aaron is a professional musician. And he is really, really, really good. Okay, so we got together and we did a duet. Aaron played, when they make these bottles so hard to open. And I sang and he sang, and he recorded it and put it in the Final Cut Pro and fixed it up and he put it up on his channel. So let me give you a teaser, but you're gonna have to go over there to listen to it. And if you're not subscribed, he's like that close to getting to 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed. So let me give you a little teaser if I can do this. If I can't do it properly, just forgive me, okay? I'll get it. Okay, so now I need to open up Chrome. There we go. That's the good-looking one is the one on the one side, and then the other guy is the one on the other side. I got out of that one. All right, so that's Aaron and me, and we did a duet. Let's back it up just a little bit, and let me let you hear it.
Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. Soon it will be Christmas time. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air.
All righty. Okay, so that's what you call a teaser. Okay, so I played what, about 25, 30 seconds of that. All right, so now in the description of this video, right here, okay, is the link to that video. So you could see me and Aaron. I even put on a tie. Okay, I was trying to impress the boy. He's a young man. I figured if I looked professional, he would like it. Okay, so I looked professional, and that's what that looked like. So we got two things to do. You need to go over there and bookmark it or play it so you could hear it, okay? And then you need to, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to Aaron. He plays professional guitar and he's a professional singer, and he's one of the family, okay? He's one of us. You see him every week right here, and it's Aaron Short Music, okay? So he did a great job on the background. So the way it went down is he created the track, the sound, okay? But just the basic soundtrack. So he sent me the soundtrack, and I sang it over a few times and recorded it. So then I took that and sent that entire file to Aaron. Then Aaron took the soundtrack and added his professional guitar playing, and then he did a duet together with me. So, and then he recorded it and then edited all that into like that music video that you got right there. So that is one very talented boy you got going on there. He's like a young man with a real, he's going places, okay? Now, he does gigs. He does professional gigs and stuff, but because of 19, there's not that many going on. So, it's getting hot in here now. Let's turn on, sorry for the noise, but I'm turning on the AC. Okay, so there we go. So that was the teaser. So it's your job to go and listen to hear me singing. Okay, so I'm the good-looking one. He's the talented one. No, he's the good-looking one. So I'll be mentioning it every once in a while to remind you guys to go over there. Okay, there's no pain treatment for kidney stones. It's called ultrasonic treatment. They put you in a tub full of water and shoot ultrasonic waves into your body. This pulverizes the stone into a powder form. I think Dad had that done, Charles, so you're 100% right. They put you in some kind of a water, if I remember correctly, that there was like something to do with salt water, okay? Or was that the electrode? There's another way to do it too. Okay, so the doctor is correct. So this is Aaron Short, our star of the evening. Peter, did you get the same email from Rumble? No, they didn't even bother with me. Charles says powder form. Yes, I got that. Raymond is saying cheers to Lewis. Rob is saying, howdy, 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 Peter. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How you doing, Rob? I am so happy every time I see you come in here. So thank you for coming in. So I did do a walk around video in the backyard with the camera that you're watching. So let's put it on the rotating cameras, which means I'm going to have to stop with the comments because the rotating cameras all got changed and I have to go set them up individually. So let's start with our main camera, which is the E10. Hi, E10. How are you doing tonight? If anyone's out on the road and they're driving, I hope they're being very careful. I'm speaking to someone specifically. Okay, so it's Sly. She's getting out of work at 10. But I think it's 10 her time, not my time. So she's not out of work yet. So I could talk about her behind her back now. Oh boy, isn't that cool? Oh, wait a minute, she's got all her friends here. You guys will all kill me if I talk behind her back. No, I wouldn't do that to her. Okay, so Rob says, howdy, howdy, howdy. Raymond says, actually, I guess this is a cheers. Cheers. Is that what that is? You guys can actually see the chat on the side. Okay, I can put it up, but I can't do it now because you'll see in a minute. I turned on the rotating camera. See, it's black? All right, but all the cameras moved and all the cabling got changed because it was all real close to each other. And when it's close to each other, I was just using short little cables. So now Ecamm doesn't recognize the same cameras. So I have to reconnect that up, which I didn't think about that, to be honest with you. So Woody says, Charles, we had to take my mom in for kidney treatments. She had them bad. So Woody is talking to Charles. Craig says, hi, Peter. What a wonderful Christmas 2 CD. I am sending the 2 CDs to Mike and to share Mason's copy with McCoy. Thank you for doing that for him. God bless you. How you doing, Craig? Did you have a decent Thanksgiving? And if Mike, if you're watching, or Coy, if you're watching, I don't know who gets to watch and who doesn't. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And if you're not here, you know I've been praying for you. So Craig is the gentleman that came on and said that Mason was in seriously bad shape and things looked very dire and asked us to pray. So we just basically stopped the show. What was this, 3 weeks ago? And we all prayed for Mason. Well, Mason passed away, okay? He's in his 20s, okay? And he's got a brother and a sister and a dad. So eventually I did talk to the dad. His name is Mike, on the telephone. And he sounded okay. I mean, he didn't sound wonderful. His son just died, okay? But we had a very nice conversation. He wasn't in a catastrophic state of mind, but in a distressed state of mind. There's a difference, okay? So he said Mason is a Christian, okay? He had gotten baptized. He'd received Jesus. So for us that are in the Christian family, that means that his faith was activated. You guys that are in a different faith, if he was in that faith, he would have acknowledged that faith, okay? But he's in the Christian faith. So there's a few bad parts. First of all, Mason wasn't sick. It was an instant. It was a one day you had a son, and the next day you don't have a son. Or one day you have a grandson, and the next day you don't have a grandson. So it's kind of like tragic, all right? It's a tragic situation. So we had the prayer. So Mason died basically, maybe not exactly, okay, I don't know the procedure, I wasn't going to ask, all right, but in his brother McCoy is his name, in his arms, or McCoy was right there. So his brother was there with him, but he still got to see his older brother die right in front of his eyes. How are you going to deal with that, okay? It's going to be tough. So I talked to Mike. I don't know if I talked to him once or twice. I think it was once. Gregg connected all of this up together, by the way. He brought the attention to all of us. He got me Mike's phone number. He allowed me permission to be able to talk to Mike. I have not talked to the brother Coy. And then Craig ordered a CD for himself, the Christmas CD from Peter Gregg. Did you know Peter Gregg had a CD? Well, he does, okay. So he ordered 2 of them, and he said he was giving the other one to Mike, which is Mason's dad, his father, all right. So when I mailed it out, I took a 3rd one out and I wrote it to Mason, okay. This is the boy that passed away. And I said, Mason, I fully intend on meeting you one day when I get up there. But in the meantime, I hope that Coy can hang on to this CD for you until we all get together again. Okay? I wanted to do something nice for Coy. I don't know what state of mind he's in, but I do pray for him. Okay? So that's what Craig was saying. If you read it on the side, Craig is, "Hi Peter, what a wonderful Christmas 2 CD. I'm sending the 2 CDs to Mike to share Mason's copy with McCoy." Okay. Now, why am I calling him Coy? Because I tried to look up Mason on Facebook, and there's not much. Okay, but I did find that there's a brother named McCoy, and that he calls him Coy. Okay, Mason. So that's why I wrote it to Coy. Thank you for doing that for him. God bless you. So Sammy is Superstar is saying, sounding great. Look over to the right. You could follow me down on the right side. Sammy says, I saw that Aaron used the U87. Yep, he used the Neumann, and I used the Neumann too, but his is the high end, like the $3,600, $3,700 Neumann, and I had the $1,000 Neumann. So Randy is giving me a thumbs up. Aaron says, U87, baby. See if I try to put it up. Oh, it worked. Maybe I can work this. I didn't know that. Okay. And Sammy says, what camera are you using tonight as your main camera? Well, those of us that do read English, you can read right there. Sammy, do I have to come over there and teach you how to read? Not only can you read what camera, but you can also read what lens that I've got going too. Okay. So the E10 has become the main camera for the moment. Okay. Because this one is not owned by me. Okay. So I'm going to be putting the guest cameras as the main camera. Or if I get a good price on something like the E10, I'm going to buy it and put it over there. Remember, I sold the A7 III so that I could pay for different things. And I think there's a little money left over. I don't know if it's enough to buy the E10, but it's going on in my mind. Yes. Okay, so Sammy says, what camera are you using tonight? Aaron says, yes, please, share for us, and happy holidays. Craig is talking to Lewis in California. Hey, Lewis, I moved you to California. In Canada, Lewis, drink plenty of water every day, especially when you wake up in the morning. Yeah, one of my good doctors that I wish I still had was having me drink a glass of water first thing in the morning with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and just a shot, well, I think I added the shot of lemon in there, a big tall glass of warm water. And you know what? I think it was a good thing. I should go back and start doing that again. Okay. And Charles says that he had a patient today, and his name was Santa. Santa came to see you? He said, I met Santa today in the park. I will post pictures in the Facebook group. So Charles is going to post pictures that he took in the park of Santa. So Mario is here, and he says, hello, Peter and friends. Hi, Mario. How you doing, buddy? I hope you had a good week, 2 weeks, actually. We haven't seen each other for 2 weeks. And so I'm happy to see you here. I'm happy that you're safe and alive. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. Okay, don't forget, in the description, the very first line in the description is the duet that I did with Aaron Short, who's a member of our family. Okay, so we sang Silver Bells. And he put it up on his site. It's live right now. So you go and you look in the description. Okay, remember, he's super, super duper talented, and I'm like super duper not. Okay, like two opposite ends. But he made it work. So we did a duet, okay, and he did the video, he did the editing, and he did the music. And he's like that close, just like, I don't know how many, that it'll take to get him over 10,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to Aaron, in the description, top line, okay, And Craig says, yes, we took our daughters and grandson to the zoo lights and rode the Christmas train. Oh, I used to love those Christmas trains. When our kids were small, we used to go to the mall and they had the Christmas train that went round and round. So Lewis says, okay, I will make sure to drink a lot of water. And, well, it'll keep you hydrated, you're right. But it's not just the hydration. It needs to flush you out. It needs to not allow calcium or proteins to build up in the kidney so it'll form a stone. Because you could already be forming a stone now. And it might not come to light for 10 years if it forms very slowly, okay? So, what was I going to say? I was going to tell you something, Lewis, and I forgot what it was. Must have not been that important. It'll come back to me. So, so Lewis says, nope, that's not Lewis. Thinking of selling the ZV-E10. I'm only using 2 A7Cs these days, so I guess I will have to sell the A7 III and the E10. Better get on that. Well, I might buy the E10 from you. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe we can make a deal. Okay, we'll talk. Aaron and I are making other kinds of deals. I want to do more Christmas music, and I'm looking at places on Fiverr to get the backing tracks. When I got Aaron right there. So all we got to do is get a meeting of the minds, and I might be able to be getting some tracks or maybe some lessons at least from Aaron. So Sammy says, I was asking that question before. You had the switching of the cameras. I knew that. I knew you asked that question back then. But I had to, you know, there's people that are going to watch this on the replay and stuff. So I needed to answer that question. Hello? Where are you up there? Wake up. Okay, so actually that pretty much went away. I haven't seen it miss the focus. So that's what we've got going on. That's the new camera setup. I still do have the, let's get over here real quick. I still do have the hand cam here. Ready? Right? I'm asking myself. ZV1. There it is. That's the hand cam. Thumbs up. 1 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. Okay, so that is the hand cam. So that is what we've got. And this is the E10. The E10 with the 30mm Viltrox 1.4 lens. And if I have a 1.4 lens, you can bet your bottom bippy dollar, okay, that it will actually be at f1.4, okay? So, you know what? Don't tell anybody, but I did the whole stinking show tonight and I forgot to turn the Christmas tree on. That's why that lamp wouldn't go on. I thought it was a burnt out light bulb. So, nobody even noticed. Nobody even noticed. Now I'll bet you if I hit this, yeah, the light goes on now. Okay, so the Christmas tree, I was noticing, why is it so dark back there? Why is it so dark back there? Did something going on? Is there smoke in the house? I don't hear the smoke detector going off. Okay, so let's see, do I have a notification for this one? Let's see if I could turn that on. There it is. Okay, so that is the E10. All right, so it is on the right camera. It shows you the lens, and it shows you that I'm not actually rotating right now. Okay, I'm standing still. I'm not going round and round and round and round. All right, so that's about it, guys. It's 11 o'clock. I am not going to let this go on too far. I feel very good. My energy is pretty good. Okay, so we are doing very, very well, and we're doing actually, you know, I didn't even eat dinner. Oh yes, I did. I had a bowl of oatmeal. I didn't want to eat a lot because I don't want to have to run to the potty while I'm on the thing live. Okay, so Sammy says I love the look of the E10, and Randy says, hi Peter, you need to upgrade the firmware to 3.4 for the Z6. Finally turned the Christmas tree on, huh? Yeah, it took me a while to realize that I needed to turn the darn thing on. And Scotty says the Christmas tree seems dark. Sammy says I like the dark look. on the E10. Oh, so he likes it when it's darker back there. Oh, okay, guys. You can get into the ring and fight it out now. Christmas tree on or Christmas tree off? Okay, so this is the Christmas tree on. Kind of lights up. You see Santa's beard over there? All right, so if I go back over here, it'll get more in focus. So I got a little special light just for Santa Claus right there, and it lights up his face and his beard. There's a lot of little intricacies going on. I also didn't turn on this light over here, okay? So we'll turn that light on. I have a new painting over here, in case you hadn't seen it. This is from somebody that I just adore this kid, okay? And he painted this. Okay, so tell me, is this a cup of coffee or is this a chocolate shake? Okay, tell me what that is. All right, so this is a one-of-a-kind, hand-painted on canvas from Chris Kempter. Chris Kempter is one of the most beautiful people on the planet. He plays, if you think Aaron Short is good, this guy does that with like 10 different instruments. So I was able to support him by buying this original art. And that's what you see that I have over here, in case anybody happens to notice that I have a new little painting in here. So I'm calling it a milkshake, okay? Even though it's probably a, you know, I'm sure Randy's going to jump in and go, no, that's a latte. So Randy's saying good night to everybody because we're ending the show. Good night, Randy. Very nice. It's a shake. Yes. Yes, Sammy's got it. It's a shake. No, Mr. Camera Junkie, it's not coffee and whipped cream. It's a dark chocolate shake. Oh. Sammy says, I think it's a shake with coffee. Well, it is officially, correctly, a coffee with latte with whipped cream, okay? But not while it's here. While it's here, it's actually a chocolate shake. Peter likes chocolate shakes. What do you think I'm going to call it? A coffee latte or something? No, it's a chocolate shake. Whipped cream and little sprinkles on top and everything. Okay, and I put it down right here. So there she sits. I might move it and put it where the elf is and move the elf over there on the wall because I don't know if it's getting proper lighting there. I don't know. Does the elf light up pretty good? Might be better light there. Chris doesn't even watch. He doesn't even know who I am. So I could talk about him for the next 3 years and you won't, and he will never know it. Okay. Carlos says, take care of yourself, Peter. Yeah, where is our little counseling department in here tonight? Who else was in it that was in here with you? Okay, so we're one of the few shows on TV or on YouTube where we don't have one, but we've got 2 professional mental health counselors. We got a doctor. I mean, we are fully loaded. Any nurses in the house? Okay. So he says, take care of yourself, Peter. Scotty, it's Slim Fast. Hey. Hey, what do you mean it's Slim Fast? With whipped cream and chocolate sprinkles? Okay. I could just see somebody opening a can of Slim Fast. I did pour water and I didn't even drink any. And then putting whipped cream on top, the real stuff, not that fake Cool Whip crap. I don't know who in the world would eat Cool Whip, hydrogenated oil. Did you ever see that commercial? They got like a cherry pie and they put it on the counter and do you want real whipped cream with that or would you like some oil? And they're holding the Cool Whip because Cool Whip is made out of oil. It's not made out of dairy, okay? So, whipped cream, real whipped cream. Woody says, hey Norm, I just tried to subscribe to your free magazine. Is it only for Canada? So he might have had a problem with that, Norm. You can reach Norm, Woody, at the Peter Gregg Live group. He posts in there. So you know you can have a coffee with ice cream. Oh yeah, that's a Jamocha shake, dude. Do you have Arby's up there with Jamocha shakes? I love that. Are you kidding me? Here, Raymond says, here in San Francisco, people would be fine with the chocolate answer. people here enjoy coffee, but there's a stronger chocolate culture than most places. Well, sounds like my kind of thing, a chocolate culture. Can you imagine? Hershey's, Pennsylvania. I often thought what it would be like to live there. Do you know that, every city's got street lights, okay? So in Hershey's, Pennsylvania, the street lights are in the shape of a Hershey's, a kiss. Every street light is a Hershey's kiss all over the city, okay? Now, that doesn't make you want to get out of the car, climb that pole, and eat that Hershey's kiss. I don't know what does. Slim Fast to go with the treats, Krispy Kremes, etc. Ray says, we have, I can't pronounce that name, I know what it is, but C's Candies, which is probably one of the best chocolates and candy companies in the world, is C's Candies, okay? Dandelion and probably some other chocolatiers. Chocolatiers, they're not chocolate factories, they're chocolatier. Maybe when I grow up, I will be a chocolatier, okay? Sammy says, wait, I thought you would be going soon. You said you were going. Oh my God, Sammy, what do I have to give you a hug first? Okay, no, Sammy's right. I did say I'm going, and I'm going, okay? So for you guys that want to be supporters, I've activated the Patreon again. I do videos on Patreon. You can join as low as, I think, $3. All right, and I do videos just for the Patreon people. All right, and of course, you've got people in there that are doing $25, $100, so you could pick your level of support. Or if that's not your thing, I do have a Christmas CD. Surprise, okay? Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Lewis, are you still here, Lewis, in Canada? Lewis, pay attention. Okay, because of you, I opened a merchandise store. Who would have thunk, right? Hoodies, caps, what else? T-shirts, water bottles, a canvas bag where you can put your cameras in and stuff like that. All of that, and I have no clue. I have no idea where it is. Okay, so if I didn't put it in the link below, okay, I will. All right. So I did that on purpose because a few people were telling me, we want to get merchandise, and I'm going like, who buys T-shirts these days? Seriously, okay. So I did make a merchandise store, Lewis. We don't have a Chick-fil-A in Canada, is what he said. Scotty's saying, I have family in Hershey's. They all weigh over 1,000 pounds. Well, if you live, what are you going to do? You live there, dude. No, there's no Jingles merchandise. I don't think I want to do that, okay? Let Jingles rest in peace. I don't want to recreate the really serious problems I had with that catastrophe. So you can come here and you can hear about Jingles anytime you want. So Sammy says, wait, you have shirts? Yes, I have T-shirts. I have pullover hoodies. I don't know, there's 134 things there, Sam. So there's pullover hoodies, but it's got a string. And then they got the hoodie with the zipper in the front, so I ordered one of those for me because I like hoodies. But it has the logo that I designed in the back. And basically it says something warm, human, and wonderful, which is what my saying is. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg. So it says Peter Gregg's Christmas Room, something warm, human, and wonderful. So if I don't have the link on there, I will put it on. But I might have put it in already. I'll have to check. I might not have, okay? So all kinds of different things. If you've got a baby, it's got onesies on there. Who knew? I had no idea. The water bottle was interesting because I drink water, and it's a pretty water bottle. This is not it. This is a glass of water. If you can't tell that this is a glass of water, there's a doctor in the house, okay? Lewis says it's Spreadshirt. Oh, is that the name of the company, Lewis? It sounds familiar. Spreadshirt. Okay, Peter, can you please send me your album cover logo? Sure. Are you going to make an album with you in it, with me on the logo? What you going to do with it? Are you going to put it on the shirt? Peter, you're the greatest of all time. Thank you for the merchandise. Well, honestly, I'm not lying. I was tipsy-turvy because you don't have to buy anything. This is not a pressure thing. But I'm thinking, like, who buys merchandise? But apparently, a lot of people do. I didn't know that. So now we have a shirt. We have a lot of things. So that's it. That's our show for tonight. I do love every one of you. And thank you for being here. I'm talking to the main camera right now, which happens to be the Sony E10. It's a white one. Okay, I'm going to have to get it off the tripod and do a last video before I ship it back. So Lewis says you're the greatest. Sammy says you didn't do press and sew. No, I didn't go with them. Spreadshirt is completely free. I get my own page, no charge. They put all the logos on it, no charge. And they give me a very nice commission. Press and sew was $350 just to say hi, I love you. And then they said they were going to be kicking off in January a monthly thing. So I went with Spreadshirt. I love the people. They're sweet as you could be. Okay, sweet as they could be, but they got the wrong marketing mentality. You shouldn't have to join there to be able to sell a shirt. So they should be looking for people that want to put their logos there to sell the shirts. Okay, their prices are not cheaper. They don't seem to be more expensive either. So the spread. I went to Teespring. I checked that out. I had a few people tell me the Teespring, the T-shirts, the quality wasn't that great. Either my eyes have little spots in them or something's going on. So I didn't go with them, which is it's a shame because they're right up the road here in Jacksonville. But I mean, if Spreadshirt was going to charge me $350 to be able to show T-shirts with my logo on it and let people buy it, I wouldn't have gone with them either. I think paying $350 is a model that's in another age. Okay, so Spreadshirt, Teespring, they give you your own page. Okay, so the company that we're talking about, I don't want to badmouth them because they're very nice people. Okay, but there shouldn't have to be any charge at all to be able to sell. Now they should make the page free of charge. And put a page so that I can send them to my page there. Okay. Then if they wanted, they can have maybe a premium service that they charge extra for. But the standard service, I didn't go for that, Sammy, so I went with Spreadshirts. So that's the story on that. So Sammy says, I can't wait. I'm going to make bootleg. We're going to have a Canada division right there. Lewis is going to start a Canada division. Thank you for staying over time. Bye, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to go get something to eat now. And then after I get something to eat, I'm probably going to try to go to bed early. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I love seeing you guys. You are it for me. Okay, I didn't even go to the grocery store. Okay, so you are actually my social life. I get to see Sammy and Lewis and Raymond and Charles and Aaron. And don't forget, go watch the video of me singing a duet with Aaron. We did a decent job, honestly. It's in the link. It's the very first line. I put a link directly, okay? If I got it wrong, somebody tell me, okay? But you should be able to go click on that link and see Aaron Short and me singing. I'll sing in the sunshine, okay? And then I'm going to use the rest of the downtime because this channel does nothing all week long. Absolutely nothing, okay? So I'm going to start putting my songs in the morning and post them so it will get populated with the songs that I come out with. So this is kind of going to be my singing channel Monday through Monday, all week long. And then Friday night, it's ours, baby. This is our time together, okay? But there's no reason to let it sit here dormant the rest of the week. So I put up there Silent Night, okay? And then I will be putting more Christmas songs there. And every once in a while, I might even put it on the big channel, okay? So Scotty says, will you broadcast on Sunday, Peter? If so, what time? No, I'm not live streaming on Sunday. I'm going to concentrate on putting more of the regular pre-recorded, done in Final Cut Pro, all that kind of stuff on that channel, and do that more often. And then, of course, the people that join Patreon, I'm going to make videos that don't make it onto any channel, because the people that support me through Patreon, that's what I have to offer. I get to talk to them, okay? I might not be fully dressed and stuff, all right, but then it's a closed club where people can't see it. So I might just get on there in my, like, just my regular t-shirt or something like that and explain, like, if I had thought about it, I would have just put it on the Patreon when I was reconnecting all the cameras and stuff so people could watch that. You know, the people that are on Patreon are donating money. So I want to give them something back. And it's like, what do I have to give back? I can only give back me. And that's me recording something special just for them. So that's what I will be doing, a little bit of that. So that's it, guys. Peter's going to say good night and see you next week. The Sunday nights are out. Scotty's trying to kill me. What about a New Year's Eve marathon? You want to come down and do it with me? You could be the Ed McMahon, okay? All right, good night, boys and girls. Behave yourself and feel good. Of all things, please feel.
You have just watched another Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg. Thank you for watching.